Free Market and I, Pencil Story by Leonard Reed. The Central Message. The central message behind the I-Pencil story is the comprehension of the free market and the manner in which it operates. If everyone had the knowledge and understanding behind the theories presented in the story, the world would not have been facing most of the problems it is constantly encountering. The story critically analyzes all the aspects of the free market and the parties involved in the market operations. According to Reed, 2008, free markets can only be sustainable if all parties benefit from the transaction and no form of greed or discrimination is exercised. Many people lack the humility required to understand and sustain the economy. These are mostly politicians and other influential figures in society. Since they have power on their side, they tend to assume that they have the knowledge, skills, and expertise to control the market. They set the prices of goods and services, determine the industries that will prevail and those that will fall, determine which fuel should be used, the education system that should be followed, and so on. Despite all these individuals do not have the basic principles and humility to understand life's simplest concepts. A good example that was put forward by Reading is the concept behind a pencil. These individuals pretend to know about the most complicated issues about the free market, and yet they do not know what it takes to produce a pencil. Reed used a pencil due to its simplicity. Pencils are very cheap, which makes many people assume that they are easily produced. However, an effort that has been put together to make a pencil to be a complete product is remarkable. It is manufactured using lead, brass, rubber, and wood, which are found in different localities and produced by different people. These people work together to source these raw materials to make an end product, which is a pencil. Every individual involved in the process put the maximum effort to ensure that the final product is of high quality. These people put this much effort since they work by free will and will benefit from the venture in the end. These people also work together as a team. In the end, when a pencil is sold in the market, each party will get a fair share of the revenue earned and be satisfied. Due to the satisfaction, she will continue to work even harder, a move that will make the pencil industry to be sustainable in the long run. Relation of the story to the course. These are the same principles that apply to the free market. The prices of goods and services should not be set by individuals. They should be determined by the market forces, which are demand and supply. For the market to be effective, efficient, and sustainable, all the parties involved should have a fair share of the revenue earned, including the customer. This will create satisfaction and motivation for all these parties. Therefore, before the leaders, politicians, and other influential figures formulate policies, rules, and guidelines that govern the free market, they should have a clear understanding of how the pencil is produced and apply these concepts to the free market.